Alright, so this video is basically just going to be going over the strats in the Peeb Adventures run. I'm going to go through the Usurper ending, which is just the normal ending. I feel like there's no good tutorials out there, so that's why I'm making this. So, starting off, just like a key feature of this game is you don't want to ever run straight. You want to run at an angle, holding like up and right or up and left, because this makes you run like way faster. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference at all, but it's much slower to just run in a cardinal direction. So when you start the game, I like to run off to the left over that direction and grab the first like orb here as I'm a little below, as I've fallen off a little bit, like that, and the second one, and then the bottom of there. So you're gonna land somewhere around here, and you want to continue to hold upright as you land and run towards the castle. Now, with the grapple thing, you can actually grapple like further away than it'll show you half the time. And so when you're running over here, you want to grapple this edge as fast as possible, which is, you just kind of have to get used to it through practice. And then you want to go along the right side and swing like the entire time, build up speed. So like this. Nice. Alright. So a little trick, a little tip. Over here, you want to swing as far away over here as possible with still being able to grab this ledge, because the further away you are, the more speed you get while grabbing like a wall away from you, so you'll get pulled closer to that big banana sooner. See, that goes much faster than if I do this. You just get more speed if you're further away. You want to pull yourself towards that banana. Alright, so once you get that big banana, you'll have like that, the screen will go to black, and you'll actually be able to hold like upright and run while the screen is still black. So I like to run to the right of this little well, or whatever this is, and I like to run on the edge because it kind of forces your player to walk around it, so you can't walk into the well. And I like to walk around the edge, swing over there, grab like top left of this gate, swing into the gate, and press E at the same time. That way you guarantee the monkey doesn't go away before you can interact with him. Also, this way you're closer to the gate and you're able to enter faster. And with this game, you can't buffer inputs when like you go between screens. So like you can hold W as soon as you see Peeb again, but like if the screen is black, you can't buffer inputs and it'll mess you up. But once that cutscene ends, I like to hold upright, run towards the lever here, pull it down, and run away at the same time. And then you can just swing through here, grabbing the inner edge. I've noticed that's easier than trying to swing along the ceiling, so you kind of just touch the ground. And you want to go through the middle here. That way you don't go under one of these like platforms and accidentally grab underneath like this. Because then, oh, well, most of the time you'll get stuck underneath and just die. So it's better to just move through the middle. Alright, so here you don't want to run onto this checkered platform because you get too close to these. So you want to stand back here. And each one of these, like, swivel block things, you want to hit the left side once to make it turn right. So the top one you hit twice, middle one you hit 3 times, and the bottom one you hit once. And after you hit the bottom one, you want to start running forward so you can walk a little bit before the cutscene starts. And then through here you can run through these and then swing around the last one since it's not synced with the rest of the ones. And once you're here, you should try and swing along this like ceiling right here, and it'll make it faster to dodge this bottom saw. And then it's kind of hard to swing this hallway, but just do your best. And once you get out, you want to grab this column and swing through the monkey. The monkey doesn't have any collision at all, so you can just go right through him. Once again, you can't buffer input, so wait until you can see Peeb in the cutscene to hold up and right and run to the green key. I like to hold up left, jump there, up right, and then you're here. Oh, alright, so there's two major skips in this game, or two skips that require skill. This is the first one. You want to launch off this platform onto that platform over there. And so I'm just going to show you it first and then explain it afterwards. Just like that, I'm going to avoid landing on the platform so I don't have to get the checkpoint. So what I like to do is I make my camera horizontal, and you have to wait until right after the platform goes like vertical, and you want to grab the very bottom with a very like tight line. You don't want to grab it so the line's like super loose like this, because it makes the timing a little bit harder. So I release as soon as I start seeing the platform go up, but ideally you release like right before it goes horizontal. You want to hold up left. Also, you want to hold up left this whole time and make your camera kind of like diagonal to the direction you want to go. And it goes up. If you don't get enough height to land on the platform, you can still swing underneath and get the checkpoint. So I missed that, however I could still swing underneath, and you heard that noise, I got the checkpoint. So I can die right here, and I'll respawn back up here. But ideally you launch and you land on this platform and keep running. If you get it first try, the spikes will be here, so you just want to run through and swing like that. Here, just jump over the spikes, don't try and swing over top, otherwise you'll mess up. And then here, if you're new at the game, you can just start running like straight right over here, so it's easier to angle yourself. But I like to fall down, grab the ceiling on the right side, and just swing on the right. Like 2 swings like that. And then here you have to wait for those spikes to hit this back wall before you're able to go through. And right after they start going back, you swing on the ceiling all the way over here, and then you make it here. And you want to grab this guy as soon as you can. That way I guess it's like a cutscene basically, starts sooner. And then you want to swing through the top of the door. And that's that section. So once you exit this scene, I hold up left the whole time, and I just run around this fountain to make it to the blue level. You don't have to wait for the green key at all. And I like to hold straight first, because if I'm holding up left, sometimes I'll walk off into this abyss. So here I like to hold straight and then change my camera to up left. And this doesn't really save that much time, but you can hit get swings on these, they'll bring you forward faster. If you just like, it's kind of hard to do it correctly, but you just jump and swing as you're running. And then for this like swinging door, I like to grab the middle left portion here, and really you only need to hold it for like a second, and then you can let go and, okay, well I messed that up a little bit. Realistically, you just hold it for a second, run through, and you're fine. And then here, this like spinning spike thing will always be on the same cycle. So if you do this level like perfect the first time, you can just hold up left and run through here without getting killed. Alright, while you're running through here, you want to grab this orb as soon as possible to start it cycle going over here. And you can let go, you don't have to wait for it to get all the way down here because you'll swing over. Alright, this is the second like skip that kind of requires skill, like I still mess it up. So I'm going to show you the glitch first. Basically, if you hold onto this and let it go upwards a little bit and then grab it again, it'll launch you further like that. And so how you want to do it is you want to just hold on this for a second and send like a few shots out to make it go higher, and then grab onto it, hold upright, and you just kind of have to swing underneath it. You also don't want this to go too high up before you grab it, otherwise you'll bonk on the orb like that. If you mess up that like orb and you land here, you can jump around this and just land back in like the hole to go the normal way. So normal way it's even that much slower. I would say as a beginner just go through like these fans, it's not that much slower. Also you can jump back down and grab the orb as you're falling. But like the normal way it's only like a few seconds slower. But as you're running on this platform, I know I said run diagonally this whole time to build up speed, but when you land on this platform, just hold straight so you're able to grab this. Otherwise, it's hard to get like an angle where you can swing on this, but you have to. So I'd recommend just holding forward on this platform, and then you can hold diagonal again and go up here. And for this, like orb, I'd recommend looking down as you go on it. If you don't look like down and you look like this, sometimes you can fall below and grab the bottom of that platform and you just have to die. But for this, you just run through here, once again trying to grab the purple orb as fast as possible so it starts moving quicker. And you just have to wait for the orb to go down here, and once you're down here, once again swing through this door just for the extra speed. And then I like to hold upright, and then you just kind of have to run through here. You can hold upright the entire time. And then for here, I hold left during that cutscene. Do not hold forward, otherwise you'll just run into there and die. So I like to hold left, forward, and I swing on one of these and then swing on the wall. And then you can just swing through here. Once again, I think it's a little easier to grab the edges to swing faster, but you'll find whatever works best for you. And then don't forget to hold E immediately as you swing through there to skip this cutscene. And then you might have to let go of E. I don't think you can buffer it here. And then hold E again and go through here. Hold up right and just try and run straight. And then you can swing on this portal right here to get it some extra speed. You might have to practice swinging on that to get the best speed possible. And then also you can swing on this portal, get pulled in quicker, faster. But as soon as you're in this range, just start spamming E, because this is the end. If you want more tutorials on the other endings, I think you can kind of figure them out for yourselves, because it's just the same tricks, the same movement, not much different. But if you want any more tutorials, just ask me. You can leave some comments down below, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and I'll try and answer any questions in the comments. There's also a Discord for this game that'll be in the description, and there's like a practice mod that I've not messed with yet, but it's in the Discord. But yeah, that is my tutorial for Peeb Adventures.